All right, let's go into Call for Escape route.
What an opportunity to get a whole lot of fall on your record player.
This is cool that they had an LP this year, two singles that are not songs that you really get on the album, and then basically an EP in the form of 12-inch and a 7-inch. Very unique. And just when you thought that Gavin Friday was out of your life, he's back,
He's
and
back.
you're
He's
gonna get
coming
this.
back.
He's back. I'm gonna get a good Gavin Friday impression by the end of this.
I did listen to a bunch of Virgin Prunes this morning, so I'm
Did you?
not a
You
bunch,
started
but
your day with the prunes.
started my day with some prunes. Listened to him sing his lyrics and decided, what's this all about?
How did you enjoy that?
I went with the Spotify top recommended most played songs. So I'm not sure exactly what I got out of it all. It was
Oh,
a
you went
little
with the hits.
went with the
You went with
hits.
the
You got to go
hits.
with the
Yeah.
hits, right? Hits
Yeah.
first. And it was kind of up and down. Like I enjoyed the later hits that were darker and weirder and
Yeah.
for sure. I could definitely see where Mark was coming from and why he invited him and and dug what he was doing. They are out there and like we kind of said before, is I don't think he hit any sort of potential on Wonderful World of the Fall, but
Yeah.
this one is better. This
This one
this
is better. Yeah,
yeah.
it is better. And I wonder why they kept this performance off there. They just thought it was better songs. I don't know. But Gavin Friday, I think that almost the more I think about it, I kind of think that Mark and Bricks invited him to be a part of the recording with the fall because he has such a visual look. Like him as a persona, him as a frontman, him as him as a rock and roll person, he has such a look that the fall is definitely not trying to go for or even trying to consider their rock and roll appearance in that way, theatrical. And he has that. And I think that and Bricks honestly has that more than anyone else in the fall,
Well,
right?
or anyone else is allowed to have in the fall. Maybe that's where like they thought maybe if he's
Yeah,
not actually in the band, but he could come
yeah.
on stage and look cool, but he's not in the band, so he doesn't have to be clean shaven and straight laced and
Yeah,
can't
he's in the
can't dance
studio.
too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. But I think that's something that they were trying to get that element into the fall, maybe. Maybe if Bricks or maybe even Mark being like, you know what, I am just usually just standing up here, and this guy is kind of more of a performer than he's obviously got his own st singing style, but he's more of a actually a frontman performer visually than an actual I'm going to say lyricist like Mark because Mark is just on a different plane altogether. So yeah, I'm glad that more exists. It's interesting that it comes in this form. We got 5 tracks on this Call for Escape route. We got Drago's Guilt, Clear Off, No Bulbs 3, and then Slang King 2. So we got a couple alternate takes of tracks that we are going to hear and we have heard, Slang King. And John Leckie produced as we've come to expect. We'll also get into some unique album art choices. We've gone away from Klaus on this, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Should we get into Drago's Guilt?
Let's play.